The Ballistic Band's rehab workout is going to focus on the muscles that oftentimes get injured. Work through each of the rep ranges with proper resistance level and technique. The ballistic hamstring curls are gonna crush our hamstrings. We're gonna utilize the fusion wall mounts, and we're gonna throw our loop bands around the anchor and then walk out to where we can get a nice level of resistance. Keep in mind now with the ballistic bands, we've got a couple different levels that we can utilize. We wanna stay light first because we're gonna do some quick reps to really get a lot of blood flow in the area. Go ahead and lay out in your chest, walk out from the wall, get on your chest and put that band around your heel. Now we're gonna be doing single legs to start. So begin with your left or right leg and move for about 20 to 30 seconds. You should take this all the way to a burn. If you're not getting much of a burn, that means we need more resistance. But the key is that we can maintain that good range of motion. Remember, the ballistic band hamstring curl should never make your hips come off the ground. That means you have too much weight. We're trying to really isolate that hamstring, keeping a nice flat body and keeping the momentum in our leg. Complete these quick rep sets on both the left and the right leg, and then we're gonna move into the double leg. We're gonna need a little bit more resistance. You can double up lighter bands, or we can put on a thicker band and put both feet in. We're gonna really try to build a little bit of strength here, increasing the amount of resistance that we can hold working with two legs at the same time. These sets should also be about 20 to 30 seconds. So to complete the entire exercise, you're gonna be going single leg, back and forth for 4 rounds. Then you're gonna double up, adding a little bit of resistance, completing an additional 3 sets with that more resistance level. Grab your Kbands training ballistic bands and loop it around your foot, laying on our back. We're gonna be in a good position to be able to run through some resisted exercises to help strengthen those ligaments. First, we're gonna be moving through the up and down. You'll provide your own resistance by pulling the band. Use the red or the black or maybe even the purple if you're a little bit more advanced, because we want to be able to maintain great range of motion with our ankle. Pointing the toe down and then resisting on the way back. Remember, eccentric movements are very important here, so we want to stabilize all the way back through the resistance and then go back down. We're going to do about 10 to 15 reps down and up, and then we're going to be moving from side to side. The key is to eliminate that little tremble or shake you may have. You've got to relax your muscles and be very precise with how you're moving and controlling your ankle. That's how we prevent these types of injuries, by building up those stability muscles. So really concentrate on keeping it a steady, stable motion, up and down, side to side, and then even through the circles. You're going to be completing both clockwise and counterclockwise. Make things simple. You can either do by reps, 10 to 12 reps, or you can also just do time durations. It may be easier just to do 30 seconds per exercise before switching to your other foot. After you complete your left and your right ankle, we're gonna go back to the left and then move through the alphabet, getting continuous range of motion with resistance in all different angles. Now move on to the right foot and go ahead and finish up the exercise. The Ballistic Band Shoulder Trio is going to utilize a lighter resistance band. We don't want to load up a lot of weight. We're trying to get rotator cuff activation. So grab a lighter band, put it around some kind of a mount, whether it be a fence, a wall mount, or a squat rack. Next, we're going to grab that ballistic band and put our arm up even with our shoulder line. We're going to be doing all external rotation. The key is that we always keep control in the eccentric movement. So we'll rotate back and then we'll take 1, 2, 3 counts on the way forward. So you get back 1, 2, 3, back 1, 2, 3. You're gonna complete 10 total reps and then move right to the side with the same hand. Stick your hand under your armpit so that we can keep good shoulder alignment, and now we're gonna do the external rotations from that position. Again, another 10 reps before moving into the straight arm pull. Take a baby step back so that when you're pulling the band doesn't wrap around your chest. We wanna have that band working out in front of us, so take a little bit of a step back so that that plane works out in front. As soon as you finish up your 10 reps there with the straight arm pull, we're gonna repeat the same process on the right arm, moving back and forth for 4 sets. Don't take much of a rest period. That's why we're using a lighter resistance band. We're gonna try to maximize that rotator cuff burn and work through each set with control 3-second count eccentric movements. The Ballistic Band rehab workout is very important in your training. Utilize this to keep each of these muscle groups strong as we progress in our performance training.